CNBC investigation revealing how criminal gangs in foreign
here in
countries
the U.S.
are
These making off with millions of dollars.
Strategic trains and trucks, stealing everything from electronics to food.
From our network, we were hearing that trailer theft was a lot bigger issue than we thought it was. Something that we wouldn't have known if we weren't talking to these operators on a daily basis.
My name is Jacob Scherb. I'm the VP of Technology at FitzMark. We are a third-party freight brokerage. 10 years ago, freight theft in this industry, fraud, was not a huge issue. But then during COVID, we really started seeing a lot more fraud and theft.
Trailers were disappearing. They were getting double booked. It's costing these companies money, and it's damaging their reputation.
Before I started GenLogs, I spent almost 2 decades in the intelligence community, many of those years at the Central Intelligence Agency. My job was to recruit foreigners to spy on behalf of the United States. I was actually serving on a board of a company that was involved in the retail analytics space. They were taking computer vision off cameras to track how people were moving through malls and shopping centers. And at one point in these meetings, he stopped and said, "Hey, could we apply the same technology to trucking?" That's what opened my eyes to a vast universe of fraud and theft that was happening. And I knew right away that better data and better intelligence would solve a lot of these problems. We've built a nationwide network of cameras along all major interstates and highways that are collecting on all truck volumes and traffic on the road. We used to track terrorists, now we track trucks.
When we brought GenLogs to our network, the response was overwhelmingly positive, pretty much unanimous.
Heartland leaned forward. Before we even asked them, they started to make introductions to customers.
We got conviction in GenLogs extremely early because of the customer feedback that we were able to get, before they even had revenue.
And we truly can attribute about a dozen of the customers that we currently have really came from Heartland.
GenLogs has been able to help us look at a carrier, pull them up, and see where they've actually been sighted on the road.
By being valuable to these startups, we're able to get into rounds that we might not otherwise be able to get into as a smaller Midwestern firm.
Unlike any other investor that we have, they've rolled up their sleeves to actually make the introductions, follow up, and try to push GenLogs into these customers because they truly believe that we can help solve the hardest of the hardest problems for their own limited partners and other corporate entities that they work with.
We've spent nearly a decade building relationships with some of the top business leaders around the Heartland. And what GenLogs has shown us is that the best technologies are developed in collaboration with industry and not in a silo.